ॐ विश्वं दर्पणदृश्यमाननगरी तुल्यन्निजान्तर्गतं पश्यन्नात्मनि मायया बहिर्वोद्भूतं यथा निद्रया यः साक्षात् कुरुते प्रबोधसमये स्वात्मानमेवाद्वयं तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये बीजस्यान्तरिवाङ्कुरो जगदिदं प्राङ्निर्विकल्पं पुनः मायाकल्पितदेशकालकलना वैचित्र्यचित्रीकृतम् मायावीव विजृम्भयत्यपि महायोगी वयस्वेच्छया तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ So what is the nature of the self? The self-inquiry should be done in following way. To begin the inquiry, well, first the whole creation is divided into two factors. The first factor is all objects of knowledge, which will label it as this. And the second one is the knower, the subject. I. So two factors in the creation. Such a big creation, multifarious creation, well, is divided only into two factors. Either you say I and you, or I and this. And this means these objects of knowledge are many. Sun, object of knowledge. Moon, object of knowledge. Sky, object of knowledge. Earth, object of knowledge. Here, what is there on the earth? Everything is object of knowledge. And I am a knower. What we have labeled as a this, and as I said, it is object of knowledge, we can divide it into two. Some of them are known, some of them are not known. And certain things you will not know also. Certain things you will not know, but still you accept it, that they exist. Like, Shastra talks about 14 worlds. Here in this world, Bhulokaha, well, you know that most of the things are unknown and few things are known. But other than this realm of experience, what Shastra describes we will accept it, its existence through Shastra. Means if you have a Shraddha, if you are a Vedika, if you have Shraddha, you will accept it. Yes, that these realms of experiences exist. And the logic is provided. Even though they are here only, not that somewhere up. But you cannot experience it, because to experience a different realm of experience, world, you need a different body. That's a logic. To experience the dream world, definitely this body is not useful. You will have to have a new janma, in fact, like that. You identify with the other body, dream body, then you experience dream world. With this body, you cannot experience. To experience this world, dream body will not be useful. You have to get rid of, come out of that body, enter here, then you experience this. That shows that, well, depending upon the realm of experience, the world, you need a specific type of body. Therefore, even though the other worlds are there, Shastra talks about, the same Shastra which talks about ātmanā and everything, same Shastra talks about 14 worlds, and also talks about that in those worlds, well, definitely to go to those worlds and experience the objects which are there, all celestial things, etc., you need a celestial body. It makes sense. So basically, even those worlds are there, which existence of those worlds you accept. Even if suppose you go into that world, entering into a different body, those worlds are also still objects of knowledge. You are the knower, right? So either in this world, either in other worlds, with a different body or anything, but basically you are the knower, everything is known, object of knowledge, which we categorize as a this. And I, the knower, the subject, is, we categorize as a I. And all the objects of knowledge are many. Many. Simple, here, colors and forms are many, sounds are many, smells are many, tastes are many, and all forms of touch are many. So what comes under this category is many. What comes under I category, the knower, is only one. I am knower. Everything else is object of knowledge. If I think of another I, another subject, still since I am thinking of the other I, it becomes object. And therefore it looks like the I, the knower, is just one. Looks like that. And objects of knowledge are many. Various and many. There is a variety also, and there is a plurality also. Both. Then, listening to this, you will have a question. So when I say I am the subject and everything is an object of knowledge, you will say, Swamiji, it is not true. It's not true. Because you are the subject, for you I am the object of knowledge, you say. But the same way, well, I am the subject and you are object of my knowledge. So there are two subjects. And like that, there are in this our hall, there are all subjects. Each one can tell each other, or each one can tell to everything else as object of knowledge, and himself, herself as a subject. Therefore, Swamiji, you have to withdraw the statement. I, the subject, the knower, is one, and everything is an object of knowledge. That's not true. That is with respect to yourself, that is true, that you are subject, everything is object of knowledge. But then if you ask me, I am the subject and everything is object of knowledge. Vedantic inquiry begins here. How many subjects are there? When you are seeing me, you are really seeing the subject? Or when I am seeing you, am I seeing the subject or am I seeing the body? Right? When you say, I am seeing you, Swamiji, therefore you are object of knowledge. I am subject. And when you are seeing me, well, then you are subject, I am object of knowledge. And therefore there are two subjects, but definitely no one is seeing the subject. Everyone is seeing object, but taking it as a, this is the inquiry. Subject, object, error. That's the basis of Vedantic inquiry. Subject, object, error. Correction of subject-object error is the only goal of the Vedanta. So when you count many subjects here, are you really counting the subject I, or are you really counting bodies? When you counting here many subjects, how do you say many subjects, many eyes? Swamiji, here 50 people are sitting. So 50 subjects. You are counting 50 bodies. Then what is wrong? I, the subject, is physical body. I am physical body. That's where, we have to enter into this, in the Vedanta, whether this is true or not. So the contemplation number one is, I am not physical body. How to do that? That's where we are discussing. That contemplation should continue for a length of time. Length of time. Let us begin this. So, I am physical body. It looks very true because there is I sense in the body. Even this cloth which I am wearing right now, that will be there 24 hours. Next day also. Third day. Different cloth, but it will be always there. All the time. Wherever I go, whenever I go. Body also goes and this also goes. But somehow, I sense is there in dermis, epidermis, etc. inside, not in cloth. We don't have. Otherwise, I should say I am a orange jibba. No one says, right? We say this cloth, this category comes. Between I and this should fit into which category? This category. And we talk also like that. We talk also. Otherwise, you should say, I am going to be stitched. I have to buy a cloth, then I am going to be stitched. You won't say that. Yeah. So it is this. Now, second, I am physical body, that's fine. Even in our family, even though it looks like that, I am identifying with my child to a great extent, very great extent. Like if the child is sick, you also feel that you are sick. You won't have any mood or, you also won't like to eat food and this because the child is sick. If child gets distinction, well, he definitely has a joy, you also have a joy. Child is crying for some reason, you also feel sad. So as though it looks like there is I sense not just in the body, it is there in the child also. But that's not true. You use I only for this, not for your child. Never for your child. Right? Otherwise, child is 7-year-old. You should say, I am. But you don't do that. Even though there is an identification of yourself, I told you in the morning, there is a reason for that. But still, you will say this. You will not, while mentioning about your child, you will not say I. You will say this, or at least you have a sense that it is different from you, definitely. Swamiji, I have a lot of Vedic samskaras, but I want my child to get exposed to this kind of a thing, right? We always are saying. So if you are that, Why should you do that? Anyway, so even to our dear ones also, like in this there is no I sense, in our dear ones also, even though they are so close, but still there is no I sense. There is this sense, object of knowledge. So I know the child as a child, not as myself. Confusion of taking an object as subject, well, does not happen in case of even close members. So for the whole world other than this physical body is object. In this family and everything. This should be categorized as this. And I am physical body. Bhagavan calls it as a, not I am physical body, but Bhagavan says, I as a kshetrajnaha. Kshetram janati. You are the knower. Everything is an object of knowledge. So far, so good. No Vedanta is needed. I am knower means I, this physical body, is knower. And everything other than that, including cloth and the family members, and everything is object of knowledge. Up to this, you don't need Vedanta. It's very simple. But whether now physical body which you have included in the subject, in the knower, should we put in the I category or in this category? That is where Vedanta enters. That is where Vedanta enters. Anyway, so now if I ask you a question, suppose that who are you? Generally people, when somebody asks like that, generally they say, I am son of so-and-so, daughter of so-and-so, etc. Generally you start like that. When you say, I am son of so-and-so, means I is son. Therefore, son is as though a nature of I. Looks like that. Because I ask you, who are you? And you start giving this introduction as if, well, you are son. Means son is your nature. If son is your nature, then who is father? Because you are married and you have a child. Therefore, you are father also. Now you say, with respect to your son, you say, I am father. With respect to your father, you say, I am son. So it looks like this I must be distinct from both, because if son is my nature, I will remain son throughout the life, never be a father. One cannot get rid of one's nature. So therefore this sonhood and fatherhood, they are attached to I. So this kind of an introduction of I is a relative introduction, not absolute introduction. Not an introduction which is pertaining to my nature. With respect to father, my father, I am son. With respect to my son or daughter, well, I am father. Right? So this is how all relative introductions. So I am uncle, I am nephew, I am this, I am that, neighbor, I am friend, I am foe, whatever. With respect to few. I said then that I have not asked you that question. When I ask you, who are you? With respect to yourself, who are you? I am not, that I can understand that with respect to father, you are son or something. I can understand that. You need not have to introduce this way. I am asking you, who are you, means with respect to yourself, who are you? He said, can't you understand, Swami? When I say I am son, I am father, I am friend, I am neighbor, in that what is the introduction which continues? I am physical body. Right? Without physical body being there, you will not say son of so-and-so, father of so-and-so. You will not be available to answer, in fact. The physical body is not there. And therefore, Swamiji, this is confirmed. I am physical body. So in this physical body, I have this I sense, And in everything else other than the physical body, I have this sense as object sense. And anyway, and therefore, and that is why when the body sleeps, I sleep. When body walks, I walk. When body sits, I sit. Body is healthy, I am healthy. Body is tall, I am tall. Body is short, I am short. Body is lean, I am lean. See? Right? Body is jogging, I am jogging. So I is equal to physical body. This is my conclusion. You asked me the question, Swami, who are you? I am physical body. I say this conclusion is little hasty. When you say, I am tall, listen, when you say I am tall, is it not that the body is tall? Yeah. So don't you know the tall body? Do you know tall body or not? No, I don't know. If you say, I don't know the tall body, then you will not make a statement, I am tall. Your statement, I am tall, has a basis in your knowledge that the body is tall. We have divided two categories. One is object of knowledge, other is the subject, I, the knower. Without your knowledge, without you being, you know the tall body, if you don't know the tall body, your body which is tall, if you don't know, you will not make a statement, I am tall. Therefore, body, physical body, is object of a knowledge. Well, in front of your house, there is a tall tree. You see the tall tree, object of knowledge. I ask him, there is a tall tree. You know the tall tree, yes. Now you say you are a tall. Why should I say? It's tree. It's not me, it's tree. It's quite different from me. It's different from me. So, well, knowing the tall tree, seeing the tall tree, why should I make a statement, I am tall? Then knowing the tall body, why do you make a statement, I am tall? That's the object of knowledge? Yes. Therefore, you say, I am not tall. Tall tree is the object of knowledge. Therefore, you cannot make a statement, I am tall. Then tall body also is an object of knowledge. In fact, you may be able to take a note or not of the, the height increasing of your tree. In front of you. But here you are quite short. Height is increasing and you measure also. Now 5 feet 3 inches. After some time you say 5 feet 4 inches. And therefore, definitely, my question is, knowing the tall tree, you don't make a statement, I am tall, because that's an object of knowledge. I am the knower, the subject. I cannot make that statement. Then knowing the tall body, which is equally an object, why do you make a statement, I am tall? That I don't know, he says. That I don't know. Means you are perhaps ignorant of I. And to have ignorance, well, definitely, it's not a sin. Everyone is born ignorant. No one acquires ignorance in going into universities, definitely. And therefore, right? And therefore, one should not feel guilty that I don't know the nature of I, etc. In fact, this physical body is an intimate object of knowledge for you compared to the other's physical body for you. right? Others' physical body, I may know few things. Looking, well, I can describe. But this physical body, I know very intimately. Therefore, knowing the pain in the back or in knees, you apply for a leave in the office. But that is why it is intimate. No one knows. Your boss doesn't know. And may not be, he will not know. You will know. What is happening here, you will know. Nobody can know. Therefore, intimate object of knowledge. It's an intimate object of knowledge. In fact, if you wish, you can write a whole essay about your own body. So close. And so this is, I am not the physical body, is a first contemplation. Now you need extra material, I know. And I cannot go into other text. That is also equally true. But I would like to give you few things, a few more material for contemplation, for recollection. When you listen to this teaching, the confusion regarding this I am physical body, the subject-object error, confusion, that confusion will go away. 101%. Confusion will go away. It definitely, you have to expose yourself. Swamiji, I have listened to you. As I get up and wear the shoes, very, very easily I say I am body. I don't have even a thought that Swami told so much for 1 hour. That's true, very true. But if you expose repeatedly to this, on behalf of Bhagavan, I am giving you guarantee that this confusion will go away. But, it's a big but, the orientation that I am physical body will persist. Will persist. Why? Because in this life itself, every moment, at least in a waking state, I have told this as I. So well entrenched habit. And therefore, and not only that, taking this as a physical body, in the previous lives also, because I have got this janma, that proves that the ajnanam, the self-ignorance had not gone away. So in previous janma, the previous janma I got it because of self-ignorance. What is the self-ignorance? I am physical body, subject-object confusion. I am simply knower of the body. No, I am physical body. And therefore this habit is so old. Therefore, even though the confusion will go away that I am not physical body, it's an object of knowledge, it is very true. But this, due to orientation, it will come back. Therefore, Bhagavan says, Nityashaha satatam smarati in 4th chapter. Very beautiful. Smarati, recollection. Recollection, Bhagavan uses 2 words. Satatam, nityashaha. Satatam means without any vivadhanam, without any interval, constantly. That is satatam. And nityashaha means for a long time. For a long time means how much? No one can give that guarantee. Depends upon one's own samskara, one's own efforts, one's own punyam. One needs a lot of grace of Ishvara, really. And therefore, it's always daily we should earn something, really. And that earning should be in terms of punyam, which is grace, of course. And therefore, then, if punyas are there, well, definitely the clarity grows faster. But anyway, so recollection, for recollection, Smrati Bhagavan says, so teaching you have to recollect again and again. Which kind of teaching? From which the confusion has gone. Subject-object error. That I am the subject, the knower, and the physical body is object of knowledge, that you are no more confused about. But in order to get rid of that orientation, well, definitely you have to do this Satatam and Nityashaha. Like that, it has been told. Now, some more additional attributes about the physical body, which has been talked in other Vedantic texts. I have brought it few things here. Then I will tell you where to go and what you should listen or study. That I will tell you at the end. Shankaracharya ji at one place describing the physical body, doing the viveka between I, the knower, and the physical body. ātmanā viveka, of course, in describing that, Shankaracharya ji describes the attributes of the physical body, which basically you are aware of. Those kind of modifications and attributes, etc., belong to the physical body, not belong to you. For that, he describes in a few verses. But I'm not taking verses. But here, first is that, well, the body has these attributes. First, a group of attributes. First group of attributes is that body has a shat vikara, six-fold modifications. Body takes birth, then definitely grows, etc., metamorphose, becomes old, dies away. These are attributes of the body. I am the one basically who is free from birth and death, I the knower. So that is one. Second thing is, they say sthuladhyaha, means the other attributes are the body, etc., the physical body is sthulam, etc. Sthulam means basically it's not gross, fat. So basically, instead of a vertical growth, sometimes the body grows horizontally. It happens. And it leans, sometimes it then shrinks also. Then again people do crash courses, I think, of that, what is that? What is that? Intermittent fasting. Yeah, that's correct. Intermittent fasting. So you shrink. That also you know. You put on weight, horizontal expansion. That also you know. So these are the dharmas Shankaracharya ji mentioned in one text. Sthuladhya, a group of this kind of attributes, where a leanness, tallness, shortness, etc. Well, those dharmas you know. Therefore, well, these dharmas are present in the body. Now, very beautiful principle which has been talked about in the Shastra is the attributes always belong to the substantive. Attributes like this color is an attribute, right? This orange color is an attribute. Belong to this particular type of a thing. So you cannot separate an attribute from the substantive. Attribute is always resides. This attribute is non-separate from substantive. When you see the red rose, red is an attribute, red color. But it always subsides in the substantive. You don't see the red color independent of substantive. Any kind of, this also could be red. Red color may be staying in some other thing. So the very beautiful logic is, attributes always reside in a substantive. If attributes, it becomes an object of knowledge, definitely substantive also becomes an object of knowledge. If you say, I am seeing Swamiji red color, you are also seeing the rose also. If you are seeing the orange color, you are definitely seeing a particular, what is it, takia. So, and therefore, all the attributes which you are saying, the tallness, shortness, which I just said, well, those attributes lie in a substantive called physical body. So if tallness is an object of knowledge for you, then definitely physical body also is an object of knowledge. Never. And therefore, if you say, I am tall, then definitely Atma is tall, I, the knower, is tall, then you will never know. You will never know. To know, definitely, it should be an object of knowledge. Therefore, the tallness from the Atma, from the knower, should be pulled out. And then it becomes a object of knowledge. It cannot be pulled out from you, because it is always, it resides in a substantive. Here, tallness resides in, suppose, Atma, the knower, then definitely you cannot pull it out, because it's always non-separate. And therefore, you cannot know. If I am tall, I, the knower, is tall, you will never make a statement, I am tall, because you can never know. So if tallness is an attribute, then definitely the substantive also is an object of knowledge, if that is also object of knowledge. That kind of a principle is we applying in this thing. Therefore, all attributes which I am discussing right now, those attributes stay in some substantive that is also an object of knowledge. Either we are talking right now about physical body, it is going to come even in the mind. So many attributes are there. Anyway, so the second group of attributes is this leanness, tallness, shortness, fatness, etc. And then next set of attributes is in which, Shankaracharya says there are 4 stages of this physical body which you know. And the 4 stages are there, therefore it shows physical body undergoes modification, and you are the one who is the knower of the modifications. The modifications belongs to the body. You are the one who is changeless, who is witness to all the 4 stages, modifications. And what are they? Very simple. Childhood, right? And boyhood, balyam they call, yauvanam. And then, vardhakyam, then first balyam, and then, kaumaram, this boyhood, then youth, and then old age. Same I is present. बाल्यादिष्वपि जागृदादिषु तथा सर्वासु अवस्थास्वपि व्यावृत्तासु अनुवर्तमानम. In Dakshinamurti Stotram also. You can recollect, I is same, who recollects the memory, the experiences happened in the childhood, right? When I was child, when you say, when I was young, etc. So I is present, the same I is present, body undergoes change. Therefore, you are not physical body. The I, which is present in all the 4 stages, does not undergo any change. This is also has been told. And suppose this physical body is born in a certain Vedic culture, well, then definitely there is a division. We call it Varna division, birth-based division. And even ashrama-based division we have, like brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprastha, etc. all belong to Varna, and ashrama belongs to the physical body, not to the I, the knower, basically. So anyway, and then 5th is various types of diseases, happening in the body. And according to Ayurveda, it is based on these 3 factors, 3 ingredients. Either vata, or either pitta, or the kapha. One of them is predominant, there will be disease, etc. So and that is a hold actually for Yama to pull away this body, Anything, either of this imbalance. When they are in balance, you are healthy. When they are not in balance, definitely some disease. But the disease happened in the physical body. Therefore, all the things very clearly reveal, that you are the knower and physical body is object of knowledge. And now I give you the references to continue this contemplation for that? Well, in Viveka Chudamani, verse 89 to 93 and verse 156 to 168 talks about this, how I am not this physical body. What are the dharmas, attributes of the physical body, which does not belong to the knower, the Atma. And of course in Panchadashi also, if you are listening, chapter 2 and chapter 3. Chapter 2 talks about a Panchabhuta Viveka. Of course, physical body is born of 5 elements. Therefore, Panchabhuta Viveka also is second chapter, very beautiful. Vidyaranya's unique contribution for doing this ātmanā Viveka. And chapter 3 talks about Panchakosha Viveka. Of course, Annamaya Kosha is the physical body. And therefore, that also can help you for your study to get more material. And and that teaching, you have to recollect for some time. And you have to stay with this. I am not physical body. No, Swamiji, I am going ahead. I am not this mind, etc. Don't worry. First, let us do this. Yeah. And this, your contemplation becomes effective. How will I know, Swamiji? Well, your fear for death, etc. reduces naturally. More you understand that you are not physical body, you are the knower which is distinct from this, well then physical body dies, of course, but you don't say, I die. So if in your understanding, you need not have to say to anybody, I am doing this type of contemplation and now the fear has reduced. You need not have to talk to others. This is not for talk. Well, you are talking, Swami. But I have to talk so that you don't talk. This is a silent process. Knowing is a silent process. Very silent. Yeah. Entire knowing, viveka. Doing viveka is a silent process. To understand the silence, ultimately, Atma is silence, I said in the morning. Anyway, so this is silent process. So we do not have to talk to others. Yeah. In case if you have certain doubts, and ask to your peers, etc., and that's fine. But otherwise, no. So this is over. Okay? Then now further self-inquiry. So we have taken away as though this physically body from the I category and dumped it in this category. Now, there are 2 boxes and we have to fill up this category. Already it is filled up, but now we are filling up further. I will remain totally, totally light. I am 70 kg, Swamiji. You are not 70 kg. You are, here it pounds, I'm sorry. Okay. Second now. Swami, you are really a fool. Why? See, how physical body is object of knowledge? You see your physical body? Yeah. Therefore, it's an object of knowledge. But you see your physical body, therefore you are eyes. You touch your physical body, and therefore say, well, it is an object of knowledge, object of touch. First, object of sight, object of touch. So with help of sense organs, you are telling yes. Therefore, you are sense organs. Simple. You can smell your body? Yes. It's an object of knowledge, object of smell. Taste your body? Object of taste. Everything. It's an object of knowledge through the sense organs. So you are the knower, right? But which knower? Senses. You are the seer, smeller, toucher, and that is an object of knowledge. You are basically seer, smeller, etc. Therefore, I am sense organs. Well, I am sense organs. But sense organs themselves are object of knowledge. That we know for sure. You describe about your eyes to the eye surgeon or specialist. Then he will say something. First you have to say. You have to say about your eyes, about your ears. Right? Some problem. And he suppose rectifies. That, and now it has rectified, vision has rectified, suppose. That also you know. Vision was not proper, that also you are knowing. And now it is rectified, that also you know. So eyes also is an object of knowledge. Ears also are able to hear more or less, not properly. Some kind of a ringing sound. Some people have that ringing sound all the time. Yeah, very nuisance. So everything, you can talk about the conditions of your senses. And you can talk about it because they are object of knowledge. Therefore, I am not senses. And if senses are not there, you are not there. If you are eyes, suppose eyes, vision has gone, you are gone? No. You are very much there. To tell that there is no vision now. Right? And therefore, basically, you are not sense organs. Dump from the I category to this category. For here also I will tell you few references which you can go through, study, and you can get some more material in this. Then the third is, Swamiji, this decision takes place in the mind. I am the knower and senses are object of knowledge. Physical body is object of knowledge. That decision takes place. That conclusion takes place where? Mind. Therefore, I am mind. I am mind. And therefore, when the mind is restless, I said I am restless. I say, how can you say that? Well, it's my own experience. Experience is not final. Experientially you know, but knowledge-wise you do not know. Possible. That's what it is. You experience a blue sky, right, all the time. But knowledge-wise you may not be knowing that really the sky is not blue. Experience-wise there is a sunrise, but knowledge-wise you may not know that sun never rises and never sets. Therefore, it's my experience that the restlessness, there is restlessness in the mind, and therefore I am restless. That's my own experience. Well, but you cannot conclude based on your experience. Conclusion should be based on the knowledge, not on your experience. An unknown, restless mind will not make you restless. An unknown, restless mind cannot make you restless. And if the mind is restless that you know, then also you are not restless. Could you follow what I am saying? Known mind makes you restless, right? Known mind. Sometimes it happens that my mind is restless and I may not be knowing, but it doesn't happen. Our attention remains there. Unknown restless mind cannot make you restless. And known restless mind, that the mind is restless, that you know, then also you are not restless. Pardon? So that's basically, so when you say the known mind makes me restless, then it should not make you restless because you know that the mind is restless. That's called known restless mind. Known restless mind means what? Well, I know that the mind is restless. Then definitely it's an object of knowledge. If you say the mind is restless, definitely mind is angry. Mind is angry, it is good. But why you should be angry? No, I am angry. That's a subject-object error. Again, that's an object of knowledge. You know the condition of your mind. You have improved the condition of mind, that also you know. The conditions of the mind has worsened, that you know. And therefore, definitely, mind is also a very intimate object of knowledge. To the extent that one goes to the psychiatrist and talks about his or her mind for hours. Hours. That's how intimate. About your mind, I may write few sentences or can tell you few sentences. Swami, how do you know about my mind? Definitely I don't know. But about my mind, very intimate object of knowledge. I am the knower. Dumping the mind from I category to this category. Object of knowledge. Memory. Recollection. You have collected, then there is a chance for you to recollect. What did I eat today in lunch? You can recollect. Then how you can recollect? Because somebody I experience. I know what I ate. So experience gives you collection. We call samskara, vasana. Impressions born from the experiences. And from the samskaras or vasanas, you recollect memory. Before you recollect, you were there or not? Yeah, I was very much there. Before collection, you were there or not? Well, you were very much there. You are able to recollect, well, that also you know. You are not able to recollect. Sometimes somebody comes and and Swamiji, Hari Om, how are you? I thought it's a familiar face, but I have to ask, what's your name? Then person feels bad. The Swami doesn't remember also. Point, sometimes you keep talking for half an hour and you cannot ask also like this. And after the person goes, there's a tube light, flash. Oh, you are able to recollect, you are not able to recollect. Swamiji, in old age, it's problem. If I open the refrigerator for taking out something and I forget to even close the door, my memory is not sharp. It's sharp, not sharp, this, that. Very intimately you talk about your memory. So clear. So you are not memory. Memory is an object of knowledge. Right? You are still knower. In safe hands. Then intellect. Yeah. Intellect. Intellect is knowledge. We generally say, I am a doctor of medicine, I am a doctor of philosophy, doctor of organic chemistry, this, that, this, so many things. I'm an engineer. Based upon your knowledge, your intellect. But before you gathered the knowledge, you were very much there. Therefore you cannot say, right? Your existence was independent of your knowledge. Knowledge you acquired, but before that you were existent. Therefore you are just knowledge. Particular knowledge, a discipline of knowledge. That's not true. How much you know very well. And then, Swamiji, one thing is certain now. So now we have to put this also, intellect also, from I category to this category. And now last, that Swami can never deny. I am ignorance. Final. Because you said, you are born ignorant? Yeah. So it's there. It's there all along. It's there all along. But do you have a knowledge that you are ignorant? I have a knowledge that I am ignorant. Then you are not ignorant. At least this much knowledge you have that you are ignorant. So, if you are ignorant, you don't have even this much knowledge. You know what you know. And you know what you ignorance has gone away. So you are simply knower. Everything other than this. We started the inquiry. The Vedantic inquiry begins where? I am physical body. From there, we came to know now the physical body, the senses, the mind, the memory, ignorance, and our knowledge, intellect, and a hunger, thirst, etc. I didn't say. All object of knowledge, right? All object of knowledge. I am a knower. I am a knower You are a knower, she is a knower, he is a knower, all knower. He knower and she knower. Correct? He knower and she knower. Is there a difference in knower or difference in object of knowledge? Is there a difference in knower? You can tell now. Swamiji, he knower and she knower. Hey, he, she difference is in physical body, not in knower. There is no variety in knowers. All the varieties are there in object of knowledge, not in knower. But at least, Swamiji, there are many knowers. Variety is not there, okay. But there are many knowers. As many as people are here, each one is a knower, knower. Yes, we cannot find a difference between two knower, but there is manyness in knower. Means really there are many knowers? Do you think so? Yeah, I think so. Okay, we'll see tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
Please be seated. Some concluding remarks. Okay. So made some new notes I will share with all of you regarding the camp and upcoming events. First of all, it is we go from here, we are nearing the end of the camp, which has gone well, I believe. Are you all happy? Yes. Good, thank you. So that's all because of Lord Dakshinamurti and Swami Vidyatmanji, Pujya Swamiji's blessings. Every traditional teaching, we do Guru Vandana. Guru Vandana means you just offer the pranams, which you are going to do it tomorrow, but on your behalf, we'll pronounce and gratitude to both the Swamijis, Swami Muktatmananda and Swami Satchidanandaji. He is a new addition in our Acharya list. This one part of it, you hear and you say it's very nice. So, very well. What next? Next, we have got our own things to do. Why you are asking? I know you have got your own things to do, but it is sweetly told in Vedanta Shastra. That's not one-time listening. Because when you are in this hall, teacher takes care of your doubts. But when you go out, looks like teacher has not done any job. What is all this? So not to have such doubts. Learning has to continue. As Swamiji defined it in his lectures also, Buddha Swamis. What is knowledge? Jnanam is samshaya viparya rahita. should not have any doubt. Not only here, wherever you go, it's all the way you carry. You have no doubt about the knowledge of the self. To get there, whether to janmas or days, we don't know, but we have to continue. So I would say that try to form a group and study Puja Swamiji's Gita home study. Or if you are already advanced student, listen to other Swamijis. Gita home study is inclusive of everything if you really pay attention to it. Swami Tattvavedanji's talks are available. Vindate'mṛtam, Muktatmananda, Satchidanandaji. So varieties of things are available for all of you to follow up the Vedanta study. So please do it. So obviously all of you are studying Shastra constantly and staying up to date with it. Now about the Gurukulam. So it has been 37 years since the Gurukulam has offered these programs. This was Puja Swamiji's vision that food and vidya, everything should be given free in his view. But in transactional world, it's not possible. Wish we can do that one day. But still, giving food, annadanam, is always kept open for any guests coming for breakfast, lunch and dinner. That's how the gift for a day came in. So that was been offered, these programs, and thanks to your generosity and love. Without you, we cannot do all this. No matter, we must be having wonderful hall, excellent teachers, to an extent, good office staff. But if you don't come, it's all empty. So I appreciate all of your commitment and love for this knowledge to come here and spend important days in your life. So, and how we run the Gurukulam. We don't have any huge endowment, but we are doing well. They came out with the patron membership, that is more surviving fund. So you have seen in this book, no? I don't know whether you have time to see this booklet. I'm sure you. There, it's mentioned here, patron membership features. Read for yourself, one or two all read. So it's basically you are supporting the Gurukulam by donating every year $2,000. So some people pay one time, some people pay when the occasions are there, and we also made it available to pay monthly, which comes to around $1,167. So think about it, and whatever is convenient to you, please try to come in forward and help us to build our patron membership. Okay. So in return, what you get, everything is written in this booklet. Please read for yourself. And if you are interested in giving 4 pujas, just to pray for others or yourself, that facility is also included in gift for a day. And you can attend one of the patron camps. One is offered in August with Swami Muktatmananda, and second one is with Swami Tattvavedanji during Labor Day. You can choose one of them and attend the camp. Okay. That part, so think about it and try to help us. Okay. How the whole thing runs, that's the financial part of it. I don't want to dwell upon it, and you're all responsible, and you will do more than what we ask. So let us leave that topic at this point. So here are few people I had to thank to begin with. Your attendance and commitment allow us to run the camp successfully. So all of who participated online and in person camp are very much appreciated. So give a big round of applause to yourself. I will join you. As I told you, importance of you all coming here in person. Then the second level is the staff of the Gurukulam, all of us. Particularly our Sahadev, he is not here, but online he is helping. And give a big round of applause to Karthik and Shaw. Karthik is there, audio and video. They did a wonderful job in his absence. And audio video department provided online technical support. In addition, of course, we have kitchen staff, Ram and Taraben, their staff. Sincere thanks for all the help they provided to Swamiji, and many people cooked for Swamiji also. We thank all of them. Then of course everybody, housing people, maintenance, bookstore, office, temple, you name it, everybody should be appreciated. Okay. Now what are the next upcoming events? Next would be, we have been offering Bhagavad Gita classes first and third Sundays of every month. We have meditation class also first and third Saturdays. Zoom classes with Swami Aggamananji, Puja Swamiji's student. And Swami Muktatmananda will be conducting first and third Sundays Bhagavad Gita classes. And we have year-end retreat that we call as Christmas retreat. Starts from December 24th through 31st with Swami Muktatmananda and Swamini Shri Vidyaya, Swamini Swatma Vidyanandaji. Swamini Swatma Vidyanandaji is presently teaching in Rishikesh for Vedanta students, and she comes here and takes a couple of camps. One in February, President Day camp, and she has her own camp, one more camp in May, and this year Swamini will be here to conduct year-end camp with Swami Muktatmananda from 24th to 31st of December. And 31st is the Dakshinamurti Moola Mantra Japa, we do it. And first is New Year's Day celebration. So this is how these programs are published, and 2024 schedule is out, and you can refer to it for detailed program. What we are going to start from February, we don't have event, but Bhagavad Gita classes will continue. Muktatmananda is conducting online and in-person 1 month intensive course on Bhagavad Gita. Starts on March for 4 weeks. It's online class and also in person. We don't know how many people show up because of the challenging weather, but online classes will be there for sure. Last year about 20 people attended my online class. So all the details are put together in our 2024 program booklet. Okay. These are a few things I wanted to share with all of you. Then as always, it was a pleasure having all of you as our important members. Lord Dakshinamurti and all the teachers bless you with sound health, devotion and self-knowledge. Looking forward to seeing you at our camps and programs in person, not digitally. Digital is enough now. So you can bring your friends also. And as far as the program is concerned, tonight we will have satsang with Swami Muktatmananda at 7:30 p.m. for 45 minutes, and 8:15 or 8:20 youth presentation, that means children program, before 45 minutes. That ends the day. Then tomorrow morning, Swami Sachidanand will have his concluding meditation class, guided meditation. Then he will have concluding class, Swami Sachidanand at 9 o'clock on Pratasmaranam. Then again you will come back here at 11 o'clock, concluding class on Kena Upanishad, followed by Guru Dakshina and Arati to our Dakshinamurti. Tomorrow the Ekadashi, no lunch will be served. Lunch will be served. So this is the program. So once again, thank you all for coming here and being part of our institution. Take care, stay healthy. And also, we do this New Year's Day Puja. Unfortunately, this time our Vimalaji, who met with a small accident, but it turned out to be a little bit bigger, and she has to undergo the arm surgery. So she will not be available for a few weeks. We call it as telethon. Telethon means basically calling our supporters to say hello to them and thank them for their support for the year, and also ask for the New Year's Puja, that is 101. So if you are interested to join this telethon project, we'll give you the forms with their names and telephone numbers. If you say that, well, I will make 10 calls, we'll give you 10 forms. You say, I'll make 20 calls. According to your time available, we'll give you a few forms and you can take them and help us to get the sponsorship. If they don't sponsor, don't worry about it. Thank them for their support. So this is a telethon project, and if you are interested, before you leave, come to the office, give your name and email and phone number, and we will stay in touch with you. And the forms are getting ready. The script will be ready. It will be sent over to you. Then start calling people and try to get a sponsorship. Thank you again, and get ready to go to Arati now. Namaste. You are tired, applause louder, little bit louder. Huh? Thank you. Yes, Gita Jayanti is when? Is December 22nd, correct? Friday, December 22nd, Gita Jayanti. The whole Gita Parayana will be done 3 hours. So if you are free around this area, please come and join us. Thank you.